Final Saturday of the 2017-2018 season here in New Zealand, and we did see stakes racing happen at Awapuni. It was the fifth of the program there at the listed Courtesy Forward Rider Stakes for the 2-year-olds, taken out by Aitenaten, providing both jockey Daniel Hirini and trainer Matthew Eels with their first stakes wins.
Aitenaten is hanging tough. Aitenaten in front and clear with 100 to go from Mexican Tycoon and Toot de la Classe, but Matthew Eels gets a black tie winner at his home track, and Aitenaten does it and does it well. Mexican Tycoon and then Toot de la Classe, Sweet Al.
Matthew, a massive well done. A few nervous moments as you turned for home, or were you pretty happy?
Well, I could see he was travelling quite well, and look, I know he handles this track, so when I seen Danielle having a bit of a handful of him, yeah, I was quite confident.
There was a good bit of talk around about maybe the weight swing was going to make things hard for this horse, but were you confident, or were you concerned about that as well?
It was a slight concern, but I knew he'd improved a lot since his last run here. He didn't have the perfect prep, and he was still quite a dominant winner, so I knew he improved a lot in the 3 weeks since then, so I thought that would count for a bit today.
What does it mean to get this win today?
Oh, great, home track, listed win, yeah, and great for the owners too. So.
Well done, enjoy the win.
Thank you.
Danielle, well done. That was a fantastic win. No doubt the pressure was on after that last start. When were you feeling it today?
Just a little bit. I was really happy with his run, and since winning the last race here at Awapuni, I was really happy with his work, and he's definitely improved out of sight. I had someone niggling up on my inside, but I definitely knew I needed to lead, so I just sort of sent him and rated him a wee bit, and he just come home really well.
You're able to sort of give him a little bit of a breather and then kick again, and when you do kick again, he just gives, doesn't he? He just keeps on trying.
Absolutely, he just keeps on giving.
Do you think he's one of your favourite horses now, first stakes winner?
Absolutely.
Yes, Aitenaten, bred by Ritual Thoroughbreds Alan Galbraith and John Thompson, is a 2-year-old gelding by Showcasing, and looks to have a bit in store for the new season as well. Earlier in the program, Rosewood continued to her winning run, and now 3 from 3 for Lisa Allpress, who did the riding for Marilyn Paiwai, who trains at Inglewood. Let's take in the running of race 2, Rosewood success.
And Rosewood's trying to peel off his back as well. Dolcetto has got to Darcy Mack, and now Rosewood is coming out and after him. Dolcetto, little Rosewood though, she's lifting over on the outside. Oh, she's a gun. Another for Lisa Allpress, grabs the first 2, and Rosewood too good.
Marilyn, she's just a gun little mare, isn't she? She tries her hardest, and she did it again today.
Yes, she's surprising me a little bit. I didn't expect her to beat Dolcetto today.
Were you a little bit nervous when she jumped out of the barriers and she was sort of under the urgings of Lisa early? I'm
kind of getting used to that because she does it all the time.
And she's got that customary turn of foot, hasn't she, where she just lets down so well, and she just puts it together so nicely. What's she like to have at home? What's her personality like?
She's quiet, but she's a bit of a shark. She likes to be the boss. So then she snaps her teeth. She doesn't kick really, but she snaps her teeth and pushes you around and just likes to be the boss.
I suppose she's allowed to do that when she's as good as she is.
No, I'm the boss.
She just tries so hard, and I was a little worried with the 1200, and Dolcetto's such a nice horse, and he's as big as what she is small, so it was David and Goliath, and but she got over the top of him, and it was an easy win.
Further north, we saw the running of the Taumaranui Gold Cup at Rotorua, and unlucky last week at New Plymouth was Rodrigo, prepared by Murray Baker and Andrew Forsman, this time in the hands of Bridget Grills, who had returned recently from a stint riding in Queensland. Rodrigo was able to get back into winning form, and talking Queensland, there was a link with Rodrigo there as well. This horse formerly a Group 1 Queensland Derby runner-up.
Next is Roger, that El Luchador and Pacoris at the 200, Yock and Rent. Rodrigo down the outside, ranged up though. Closer in is Trisha Lee. Rodrigo, Trisha Lee's raising another gallop. So too is Yock and Rent. The 3 of them go towards the line, and oh gee, that's close. That is very close. Rodrigo's had a late lunge right on the line with Trisha Lee.
Yeah, it's a race we've had in mind for a while, obviously, and look at the run last start down at New Plymouth. He probably just struggled on that track a little bit. Just got beaten by a better one on the day. And to be fair, all his runs have been pretty honest. While, he might have let people down a little bit on the punt, perhaps, but he's still put in every time. And today, he just got the stride in at the right time. Great ride.
Yeah, it was good for Bridget Grills not long back in New Zealand, and gets herself a nice win here for the Baker Forsman team.
Yeah, she's a good jockey and obviously very professional and great to have her, have her riding him, and just lucky to have picked her up, and she did the job perfectly.
I was a little bit worried about when I got to the front there. He pricked his ears, but he kept going. It was great.
Okay, how did he travel throughout the run?
Yeah, good. We were quite wide and didn't really have a lot of cover down the back, but once we got going around the turn, I sort of had a lot of horse underneath me. And he finished off nice. It was just, when he got to the front, I thought, we have to keep urging you on a little bit more than I thought.
Rodrigo, a 5-year-old son of High Chaparral. Another point of interest at Rotorua today was an exhibition gallop held by Close Up in the hands of Grant Cooks. Now, that partnership was successful in last year's Group 1 Tarzino Trophy at Hastings. Afterwards, Shelley Hale, the trainer, spoke with Brendan Popwell and said that race is again the target.
Shelley, how did Close Up like his outing here today?
Oh, he really enjoyed himself, yeah. He's had a good puff, but he cleaned up pretty quickly, and that should bring him on nicely.
Okay, so what's the thinking? Does he run next week at Te Rapa, or is it to the Foxbridge? What's the plan before trying to defend that crown at Hawke's Bay?
I would like to run him next week. We had to scratch him last week due to a stone bruise. I mean, touch wood, at the moment he's all good, and we hope we've got it all cleaned up. So we'll just keep an eye on his feet. But yeah, hopefully he'll take his place next week, then the Foxbridge, then the Tarzino.
Yep. So those races fall nicely into the program, don't they? Couple of weeks before getting to that Group 1. Yeah, and although he was well into his prep at the Tarzino last year, he actually races pretty well fresh as well. So yeah, hopefully we're not too far off the mark.
That wraps up racing in New Zealand this Saturday, and of course we begin a new season next Saturday with races out of Riccarton. That's the running of the Group 3 Winter Cup on the flat and some key lead-ups on the jump circuit ahead of the Grand National Hurdles the following Wednesday and the Grand National Steeples the following Saturday there at Riccarton as well. The support meeting is from Te Rapa, where we do see some of those horses getting their first prep run in ahead of the Group 1 Tarzino Trophy at Hastings on the 1st of September. Catch us again here from New Zealand.